Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint and welcome back to episode 82 of my Dungeon of the Endless Let's Play. This is a escape pod run on 2 easy difficulty while I get some grease on these rusty gears of mine after not having played for a while. So far things have been going pretty good. We're definitely experiencing the late game problems where not as much dust is dropping from rooms, that sort of thing. And you know what, I honestly feel like if we can afford to not place down industry right away and instead maybe do like science. Yeah, we'll do science first. Make our way to the right. Another major module slot room with few enemies and no more dust other than the one that dropped from the enemy. So we place down science first. I'm gonna do food next. I know, this is crazy. He's not doing industry first? Well, look at our stockpile right now. And then I'll do industry afterwards. If we get enough dust to light up this room, which fortunately does have a major module slot. However, we no longer have any additional dust, which kind of frightens me a little bit. Okay, so that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So either way, we are probably good. It's just a matter of who is more combat capable. DPS 71, 50. So we're probably going to go with OpBot here as far as defenses go, because he also has a Master Hacker, which gives more defense to minor modules in the room, which generally your minor modules aren't at risk of being harmed, but it's a nice thing to have on the side. Oh, that's right, we got auto dock shards level 4 last episode, which is a huge pickup. And probably, well, actually, our kick cannon isn't that strong anymore with our low science, but hopefully that changes. In fact, it should change pretty soon, as long as we don't find any more endless artifacts. Q. Okay, I was about to say Q finding one right now. And now our minor modules have health regen. So yeah, our minor modules are not going to be at risk anytime soon. Oh, we're one dust away from doing what we would really like to do. But who knows, maybe we'll get one from one of these guys that drops by. Oh yes, just barely. So it was industry? No, industry, not land module. Industry that we wanted. Make our way over. Oh, that's not a door there. That actually surprised me a little bit. Here we have a little bit more dust, not a lot, and we have one enemy wave incoming. Again, shouldn't be a big deal. Those guys are a bit of a pain in the butt, but not terrible. We did find another item here. Hopefully something useful. Guard uniform. If you find it early on enough, I think it's good, but with the setup we have right now, I think we can probably not worry about equipping it to anyone, and instead just holding onto it for selling. Probably. Oh wow, we didn't have any other enemy waves spawn in there, surprisingly enough. So just take care of those things real quick. The big red crystal dudes are a pain in the butt normally, but I think thanks to having OpBot in here to increase all minor module defense by 10, that should more or less negate most of our problems as far as that goes. Now, I'm not sure what kind of enemy they're considered. Probably anti-module, if I had to guess. So I'm gonna go with Subblaster as well as a Tesla module in here. Seeing as how those are sort of the enemies we are now encountering. Oh, we need dust badly. A dust factory would be awesome right about now. Or just, we're one flippin' dust short again. But we did find another item. Iron shield. Again, one of those better early game items, but right now it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. And we are so lucky we haven't had enemies spawn in, because if they were to do that, we would not be in a great position, to say the very least. Okay. And now is probably when we're gonna have a bunch of hostiles come in and ruin my day. And surprisingly enough, that is not the case yet again. What is going on here? It's leading me into a false sense of hope, where after that door, it's gonna be all of these rooms spawn flippin' enemies. Just take care of all those guys real quick. Still one death short of lighting up even one more room. Holy crap. Like, we desperately need dust. Still not the end of exploring down here either. Josh Natello, eh? You're gonna be a sacrificial pawn down here. I'm sorry to say it. Lovely cave, eh? Clearly the result of sedimentation induced by ultramafic rhyolites. If you're familiar with the J. Smith OTI, that's how I imagine this guy being, like, trying to sound smart by using a lot of words that may or may not actually mean things. Okay, we finally got a little bit more dust, which we will have to use, like, immediately for defenses. Oh, I kind of wish I hadn't done that one there. Probably just Tesla modules. Are we... Okay, the game is being way too kind to us right now. Like, way too kind. In respects to not having enemies wreck my day. Tesla. Yeah, I figured that had to be the end of exploring down here, and wait for it, wait for it. Okay. Like, I'm not complaining, but really? Still no enemy wave spawned? I just know, though, the second I open up one of the doors up here, that's the false sense of security that I have right now is going to come crashing down. I can probably go up there. A kip cannon here. And then, dust field, auto dock. Start exploring over this direction. A dead end right away. Which actually isn't necessarily a bad thing. Just could be a lot better. Oh, and yep, here it is. Here it flippin' is. The, Oh, I thought that was one of my own heroes that was about to die there. And I was, slightly concerned, to say the very least. Oh, God. As far as how things could have gone there, it could have been a lot worse. Like, I didn't lose any of these things down here, surprisingly enough. Even though I feel as though I probably should have. And I'm still one dust from being able to light up yet another room. This game is being rather punishing at the moment. And another dead end. With a bit more dust. I'm gonna light up this room for right now. And yeah, we have enemy waves incoming again. Activate. Unpower that room. Maybe, I don't know, that room? There isn't even really all that much I can do in there, other than just light it up to keep enemies from spawning in there. I don't like the idea of that at all. And you know what I actually might just do instead? Might go like that and place a... Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Ken. Start making your way, like, over here. Oh, don't blow up in my face like that. Although, thankfully, because of that land module I just placed down, that's probably what saved these modules' lives. This is going to be probably another very interesting episode, to say the very least. Probably another very long episode too, I should say. Auto dock shards as well as a tear gas module. Oh man, not cool game, not cool. Finally found an endless artifact. We have 4 waves incoming. He should be fine by himself, I would think. Okay, I was about to say, like, please don't just ruin my day that way. Okay, I think there was something good that I wanted to research in here, so... special... strongest... Probably just want to build more of these things then. Like, maybe 1, 2, 3, and then maybe a tear... No, not tear gas, neurostun. Oh, mechanical pal. That's what I was thinking I kind of really wanted. Kind of. A little late in the game to get it, though. Because you don't really start benefiting from it until... mechanical pal. 5 waves incoming? 5 waves? I'm sorry, but 5 waves incoming? Thankfully, like, not a lot of those big red crystal guys, but still, like, 5 waves? A little bit of damage in here, nothing too serious. And, you know what? I am going to, light up this room as well, because it feels though along here hasn't had too much trouble as far as, enemies coming to try and wreck my day. Ugh, man. Not thrilled by any of these options, but if I'm gonna go for one, probably Dust Field. Let's just say I won't be too disappointed if that ends up going down. Another 4 dust on top of a bunch of enemies again. 4. 4 waves. Not 4 enemies, 4 waves. Just to make sure we deal with those buttholes. No big red crystal guys, so don't have to worry about that quite yet. Didn't get enough dust to do anything that I would have liked to have done again, unfortunately. And we still have a lot of exploration to do here. I mean, like, a lot of exploration. Okay, we can light up another room. I don't know. Like, that one, so we don't have to worry about over there right now. We do have 4 waves incoming. We do have some red crystal guys, but nothing to fret about yet. Again, still no big red crystal guys. Okay, now we have big red crystal guys that I have to worry about slightly. Not too bad though. Okay, anything that needs repairing? Nothing else needs repairing at the moment. How come I didn't think that there was a major module slot in there? How come I didn't think there was a major module slot in there? Well, seeing as how we do have one, I should probably get a tactical HUD. And see what our item is up here. Actually, first of all, see what our research could possibly be. Oh, food replicator 4, yes. You make my dreams come true. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, item. Bee shooter. Again, not that good, and it doesn't even sell for that much if we were able to sell it. Okay, where did that EMP happen? Oh no. Why that room of all rooms? Like, seriously, why that room of all rooms? Just level 3s of things, eh? I'll go for Smoking Gun 3, because again, it's useful, but I won't be disappointed if we don't end up being able to keep it. And we'll make our way over here. 2 dust. No big red crystal guys, so I only have to worry about the bee drills. Not that big of a deal, right? Oh no. Okay, bee drills are gone. Oh, more bee drills. Oh, things were slipping by there. Thankfully, I wasn't really punished for any actions that I took there. Oh, and our industry generator is also down as well. I didn't realize that. I thought that was down there, or I thought that was knocked out for a second, but then I realized, no, that's just what that thing looks like. Go like that, and a couple more things up here. This game isn't throwing me a whole lot of bones right now. I'll just spam in chat. Food replicate. Ooh. No enemy waves spawned. All right. Oh, it's so expensive. I'm gonna go with Tesla Module 3 because that is useful for us right now. Another pea shooter. Holy crap, we have way too many pea shooters. Probably open up, like, maybe this door next. It's a dead end, okay. Oh, and our exit, eh? Enemy wave spawning in? No. So... does that honestly only... okay, I thought that only had one minor module slot in there, and I was gonna be quite mad if that was indeed the case. I still haven't gotten claymores? Well, I guess claymores... I used to put claymores at, like, my top tier list. They're not bad, but they're not as good as I made them out to be, I think. Mechanical power level 2. And make our way over into here. Another dead end. With a merchant, okay. Couldn't... oh, you just trade in flippin' industry? Oh, okay, first of all, quick draw, is that... no, I don't want that. Grim Fairy Tales is 6 wit and unlocks Master Hacker. I'll give you that. And then we have that, which I don't really need. Yeah, let's just stick with what we have, and hopefully we don't find a dust merchant here in just a moment. Otherwise, I'm going to be rather mad at myself. Actually, you know what? I'll hold on to those 3 things in case we do find a dust merchant. I probably shouldn't have sold the more expensive things so soon. But oh well. Lessons learned. And the floor, end of the floor. Enemy, oh yeah, we have a good number of enemy waves incoming. Merchant is going to die. I don't care so much about that. We have just the one wave down there. I might actually have Mormish make his way over here as well. Actually, you know what? No. Mormish can stay over there and use Armchair General if enemies start making their way into here. Which it looks like as if enemies are definitely going to start making it into rooms. Okay, that floor actually went a lot more smooth than I had expected it to. I'm gonna have to like unpower a lot of rooms that I would probably rather not have to unpower if possible, but we're okay. You guys make your way over to there, and we'll pick this up and make our way over to the exit, as well as everyone else as well. Now I don't have a whole lot of neurostuns active right now, but I took that risk knowing that the enemies on this floor are rather slow. We'll make our way down to floor 10. Oh, man. Okay. So I'll have 1, 2, 3 more floors to go before we exit the dungeon. But we'll make our way down to the next floor and level people up, and then probably call it quits for the episode after that. So, who do we want to level up? We want to level up the Least Nest again. Then Ken. Opbot. And, oh, I actually don't think we can level anyone else up right now. That doesn't happen all too often, but that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. If you made it to this point of the video, feel free to support in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows that you want to continue to watch this series. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you can click that link in the description to subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it's of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one, and I will see you next time in my Dungeon of the Endless Let's Play.